Welcome to the Valence Community Sports Association inaugural dinner and award ceremony. I will be one of the hosts for tonight, and my name is Mahdi Alam. My journey with Valence started as an 8-year-old when I started playing for the under-8s, and now today I play for the senior team at right back. I volunteer regularly for the organisation in the events that they hold. With the support of Valence, I was elected as the young mayor of Tower Hamlets in 2013, and it ended in 2015.
And my name is Mohammed Kibria. I also joined Valence as an under-8 player, and I'm currently playing for the senior team. In my spare time, I volunteer doing admin work, and at Valence, I've most famously produced the newsletter. I am also a qualified football coach, and I coach at the Valence Academy every Saturday.
Right, before we start off with the awards, there are a few housekeeping rules. We're not expecting any fire alarms. However, if the fire alarm does go, the fire exits are on the right, the way that you came into this room. We are expecting to finish for Maghrib, the awards. However, if there's anyone that needs to pray Asr or needs to pray, there are separate praying facilities. For the men, it will be on the right, next to the men's toilet out there. And for the ladies, it will be on the left, next to the ladies' toilet.
I would now like to welcome on the stage the chairman of Valence, Mr. Shuwa Ahmed. Can you put your hands together, please?
Good evening, everyone. I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, what's this youth kid doing on the stage, being a chairperson of a youth organisation in Tower Hamlets? But believe it or not, I am 37. I've got my birth certificate to prove it as well. 2 words of advice: if you want to look this good when you're 37, no drugs and no alcohol, kids. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone who's turned up to this event. In the distant past, we did have events similar to this, but not on the same scale. So I just want to thank all our volunteers who have managed to put this event together, and our host, Atrium. If anyone's planning to get married, they can do a great deal for you. I'd also like to thank all the parents and kids who have turned up over the past year and the many years, either at Weaversfield or the various locations where we hold our events. We've managed to gather a membership base of 1,000 people over 10 years, and it's mainly due to the work done by our project manager Junal Uddin and his sidekick Iqbal. If it wasn't for their hours and determination at the very beginning of this organisation, we wouldn't be here today. So I just want to give them a special thank you and a round of applause. Finally, before I get off the stage and you get bored of me, I want to thank all our funders who have provided funds over the past few years to enable us to provide the resources and projects that we run. I'd also like to thank the sponsors for tonight's event. There's various sponsors. I don't want to go through the list, but through the night you'll be highlighted as to who they are and what they do. Over the past year, we've achieved a lot. We've had a lot of success on and off the pitch, as I say. 2 notable achievements we've received this year. The first being the FA Charter Development Club. We're the first and only club in Tower Hamlets to receive such recognition. So again, I'd like to thank Junel and his coaches for all their efforts in achieving this quite remarkable feat. Another bit of success we've had is we've achieved the Silver Level London Youth Quality Mark, which is a City and Guilds recognition or qualification, which basically undermines the quality volunteering and processes and standards that we have within Valence Community Sports Association. So again, that's again thanks to the hard work to all the volunteers. Thank you there. Juno did give me a long speech to read out, but I knew you guys would be bored. But basically, who's here to see or win an award? No one. Are there any kids here? Are there any kids here who think they should win Player of the Season? Or we're just too modest at this club, I think. Anyway, if anyone needs to see me after the event to discuss any matters relating to restaurants or construction project management, I'm your man. Shua Lackman's the name. I'll speak to you soon. I'll hand over to Kibria. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Now we will show you a short video explaining the work of Valence.
My name is Jinawadin. I'm the project manager at the Valence Community Sports Association. I do the day-to-day running of the organisation. Initially formed in 1997 as a football club, in 2001 the organisation Valence Community Sports Association was formed, which consists of the football teams. In 2006 we registered as a charity when we took on more projects. The main one was the community sports programme, again consisting of our football teams. We had quite a few cricket teams as well. 2009 the project expanded where we got a full-time worker in and we had quite a few sessional workers as well. One of my main projects at that time was the SEN Health Development Programme. This is one of our sessions that we put on every Monday, 10 to 12. It's for people with disability. They come take part in multi-sports activities that are put on by our coaches.
I hope that gives you a brief idea of the great work done by Valence. Before we go on to our team awards, we would like you to watch another video, but this time showcasing what our football academy does. This is held every Saturday in Weavers Field, which is not too far from here.
The sessions are run by FA qualified coaches and that have all got their qualifications through Valence and have themselves attended coaching sessions as youngsters. This makes us a very unique club. This is because we have over 150 boys attending every Saturday. Here is a short clip.
You've seen what Valence, what we do. And now we're here to start giving out the awards. Our first awards for the night we're going to start off with the team award. Once a team is announced, please can you come onto the stage on my right, and please stay on stage so we can give out your trophies and also announce the player of the season. After that, you can go down the stage to the picture section, to the picture area where Abu Bashar will be taking the team photo. Parents, please, I know you all want to take pictures of your child, but we have a professional photographer. He will be taking the photos, and we will be putting it on our website by Friday. So please, can we not crowd the area or the stage?
Okay, the first team up is the Valence FC Under 8, who is sponsored by Kingsland Grant. I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Lee Burke from Kingsland Grant to give out the trophies. Other side, that's all right.
I was unexpected. I didn't know I was need to say a few words, so thanks for telling me. Can you just bring the teams up then? Good luck with it.
We wanted to say thanks for everything that you've done for us, and it's just a little small gesture from Valence Football Club.
Okay, lovely. Thanks for.
So yeah, can we have the Valence Under 8s coming up, please? So this year, Valence Under 8s competed in the Tower Hamlets Youth League, where they finished runners-up in the league, but they won the League Cup. They also won the prestigious Tower Hamlets Mayor's Cup this year. The team... The team is managed by Junel Uddin. So, the Valence FC Under 8 Player of the Season goes to a player who's had an outstanding season. He's always willing to play in any position that the manager asks him to play, and he's never missed a game. The Player of the Season goes to Samuel Rahman. Thank you.
The next team is Valence FC Under 9, who is sponsored by City Tyres. I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Shelimbai from City Tyres to give out the trophies. If you could put your hands together, please. Sadly, Mr. Shelimbai is not here and is not available at the time, so we're going to move on to the next award.
Right, can the Valence Under 9s come onto the stage?
What, the end is all? Oh, okay.
Come on, boys. So the Under 9s competed in the Tower Hamlets Youth League and was managed by Salman Khan. Although the boys were disappointed that they couldn't win the league, they have improved massively considering that they were playing against teams that were older than them. They also reached the semi-finals of the Mayor's Cup, and we're really proud of them. So this year, the Player of the Season goes to a player who's been committed to Valence all season. He's been turning up to training, turning up to matches, no matter what the weather was. He's always willing to play in any position that the manager says, even if the manager asks him to go in goal. He always gives 110% in training and matches, and the Player of the Season goes to Azman Hussein.
Under 10 awards. Next team is the Valence FC Under 10, who is sponsored by Spitalfields Housing. I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Saeed Hassan from Spitalfields Housing to give out the trophies. Can Valence FC Under 10 also come on stage, please?